I've put on almost, 60, 75 pounds in the last 4 years, and in the mirror sometimes it's just that still skinny kid that I see.
Think I might love myself.
I want to go into physical therapy, so I'm all about fitness, all about exercise, all about wanting to stay healthy. I was a little undersized in high school, to say the least, and I knew I had to put some weight on, and so that's when I started experimenting with the gym and getting into fitness.
There you go. Get up, get up.
Oh, last one.
One more, one more. Get there, get there. Had a boy.
In high school, I played sports. I was the jock character, I guess you could say, in high school. But I had crooked teeth, I had a bad smile, I had a bad haircut. I was skinny. I was never the best with women, but I always never felt like, comfortable in my own skin.
Last set, best set. Let's get after it.
The hack, bro.
The gym has definitely given me a lot of confidence. The progress I've made in the last 4 years has been astronomical. When I started lifting, I was 6'1", $1.65 soaking wet, and now I'm 6'3", 210 pounds. And so just the vast change that I've had in the last 4 years has been great.
Time, baby.
I just want to keep seeing that progress over the years.
Get the Fabio hair going. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh man, look at that. What's up, Rick?
My dad's the one who got me into lifting, and there's sometimes where our lifts take 3.5, 4 hours just because we're sitting and talking to people, just because that's like it's like a gym family, like you see the same people every time, every day, for 5 days out of your week for 2 hours. You're gonna make some connections and meet some great people. I have a lot of connections in this gym in particular that I'm very grateful for.
Hot mic.
I compare myself to everybody, that's still in the back of my head, and so you come in here and having a bad day, and you see these guys that are on enhancements, obviously, and you're just like, dang, dude, like I wish I looked that good, So, and some days are better than most, you have days like that where it's just like, damn, I did not look good at all. And you have days where it's like, oh, I have a chest striation now. Oh, there's a shoulder vein. Oh, I can see the separation in my quads today. It's little things like
chill,
that.
A little more relaxed.
A little more homey.
Yeah, not as many, meatheads running around.
That's nice.
But I don't mind those type of guys. It's just one of those where it's a whole gym full of them might be a little much.
Yeah. One thing I like about here though is everyone's chill. I mean, yeah, I work here, but before I worked here, I knew almost everyone here.
Yeah, you just gotta keep your nose to the grindstone. You gotta stay consistent. You have a day where it's just like, dang, I don't look as good. I don't feel as good. I had a bad lift today. And you look at a picture of you at the gym from 3 years ago, and you can just see the progress that you've made in 3 short years. And it's like, holy cow! Like, I actually, this has been paying off. This is worth it. I'm not that skinny kid anymore. And like, you seeing it helps you make that connection, and it kind of distills those thoughts in that moment. That part of me will always be there, but there are definitely days that are better than most, and it's like, it feels like you're the biggest guy in the gym compared to that skinny kid from 4 years ago. I always find myself at the end of the day when I'm done lifting, I always feel like a better person, and I'm always in a better mood.
Oh, look at the vascularity.
Dude, this coming in slowly.
Dude. Get a close-up on that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's gnarly.
The gym is just, it's been a great place for me, and I hope I'm able to do it till I'm in here walking through the door on a walker.
Sorry. We played 2 games before quarantine, and the second game of my sophomore season, I dove back into second base goofy. And so I had a bunch of micro tears in my labrum. And I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, we can do surgery, reconstruct it, or you can just sit in a sling for 6 weeks and you could probably play summer baseball. You know, me being my dumb 16-year-old self was like, oh, I want to play summer baseball. And now it just has given me problems the rest of my life, yes. You guys are sleeping on the WWE walkout songs for gym music. You guys are sleeping on it. I walk alone. Batista's walkout. All the pyro going off in the back. Look it up.
Yeah.
Go down slow. Nope, stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Where are you going? Where are you going? I was gonna do it, but that's fine.
Even when you're having a bad day, you gotta go. You know, only making it to the gym on the days where you feel good isn't gonna cut it. If you're a new face coming to the gym for the first time, whether you're trying to put on weight, trying to lose weight, ask questions. It's okay. You know, you get the stereotypical, you know, Jack, you know, tattoos, you know, walking around like a upside down Dorito, you know, scariest guy in here, and he ends up being, you know, one of the best teachers for you. So it's just don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to fail.
Quit. I'm done. I'm never coming back. That's a lie. I'll be here tomorrow.
Failure is the best teacher. You can learn from your mistakes and push past it and keep going and learn and be great in the gym.
Lost,